Hey guys, I have another mermaid spread for you. This time it's a jellyfish and it's from Camellia D'ERRICO's Pop Manga book, and you've seen me done a few pages, but this time I'm doing it in gouache. It is still the month of May. It's more like a mermaid month, but I decided to do a jellyfish. I choose a jellyfish page because it is awesome and I still like her pop manga style. It is more like how I would illustrate, more like a sketchbooky kind of a style vibe, which is totally freeing. So I've decided to go loosey-goosey and just go free on this style. Here in my painting I am using gouache. Do not ask me what is the name of this gouache because I have no idea. I don't even remember when I bought it, what it was called. I just saw it had a whole lot of gouache and I just bought it. It's like a Chinese brand, no name, English, but it works really awesome. I do have this for over 4 years now, I think. Yes, and it's still effective. The only thing is that it's dried up, so it's more like cakes instead of jelly gouaches. When I bought it, it was jelly gouache. Now it's cake. But that's totally alright. All you need to do to activate it is just add some water. It has not contracted mold or anything for me, because what I do is I just let it air dry instead of closing it up right away. I just let it air dry just for a period of time and then I close it up. So there's absolutely no mold in my gouache, and I can't tell you the reason why. I just have to let you know that I do not cover it up as soon as I spritz it or I put some water in it. I just let that air dry out. However, let's get back to our awesome painting here. I am doing this in, I think it's fuchsia, I want to say. Okay, for those who don't know color, let's say pink. So we're doing it fuchsia, pinky, a little bit of a mauve. But the main reason why I choose this is because I have some watercolor metallic, or let's say shimmer kind of a palette that I have sitting down not using, because I'm not sure what would actually work with it. Like, it's not really showing up in anything that you would color or. So I'm thinking, let's give it a try. This is a night painting, by the way, and I'm trying to add some shimmer to the hair or to the whole entire picture, just to see if it will actually work or how it works, so I can start using it up. If you're making postcard, this metallic shimmer palette is awesome. But when you're painting or using it as color, it doesn't really show through as vibrant as I'd want it to, like cover the actual background or image itself. It's just a light layer, so it's more like if you want to do delicate flowers or stuff like that. But I'm being brazen and I'm being adventurous, and I'm trying to make it work on this picture. So this is my adventure for this entire page, is to try using my shimmer palette and just blasting her hair with fuchsia or pink and or magenta, or just making it work and just exploring. I have no rhyme or reason as usual to my color choices. I just like to explore and just go free. For me, when I'm creating or when I'm painting, if I premeditated choose the colors, sometimes I'm limited. But when I just go free randomly, I think I make best pictures that way. So bear with me, I'm still organized, but for some art, depending on the art style, you want to go outside of the box. You don't want to stick to a line work. You want to just be free and to create, and I think your pictures will shine that way. Alright, so for me, that was my experience doing this jelly girl. When I reached the bottom, doing her tentacles and so forth, I just didn't like really 100% how the shimmers shine through, but maybe because it was nighttime. Anyways, it looks good on paper at the end, and I'm okay with it. Not totally satisfied, but I'm okay with it. So if you have these, I picked them up at Michael's. If you have these shimmers, you'll be seeing them shortly. Go ahead and use them up. They are awesome, but you have to choose what it is that you're using, which project you're using it in, because it may or may not be satisfying, giving you a satisfying result. Just be mindful of that. However, art is art, and when you are done, you will either be satisfied or not. But remember, we're always our greatest critic, and nothing ever looks good in our eyes when we're done with it. While others will be wowing over it, we're always finding fault. So go easy on yourself, but still use those up. All right, so I'm gonna stop talking. Just remember to subscribe so I can provide more of these content that we can both enjoy. I'm doing the painting, you're watching and learning, and I'm learning at the same time, because that's how we both grow. We experiment and learn together. And I also want you to remember to check out my Kofi page. I've added the link, and just to support me in whichever way you want. I've also added just a few comical coloring pages. If you want to go ahead and download those, feel free to. I'm going to try and do some more swatches and give you an idea of what color palettes look like that I'm actually using with pencils. Maybe I'll do gouache again, just so we can both be on the same page when we're actually doing color along. Alright, so check out my Kofi page. Thanks for your support, and by all means do check for other series that I have coming up next. I prefer to just paint most times. Sometimes people don't like to hear you talk all the time, but I'll do 1 and 2 comments if I find a piece totally interesting, like if I'm using gouache and we're not always using gouache, just like on specific project, I'll just make a few comments. But if not, it's a speed coloring or a color along. All right, thank you so much, and enjoy the rest of this video. Ciao ciao.